All right, we're gonna make some Cheddar Bay biscuits. There are 4 pouches in each box, and that calls for 3/4 cup water per pouch, plus a 1/2 cup of cheese. So I'm just gonna mix 4 up at a time. I've got 3 boxes of these. We're gonna make approximately 120 biscuits. So here we go. Check on the meat. This is giving off a lot of fat, and I don't want all this fat in this dish. So I'm gonna let it cook about 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna drain it. At that point, we'll bring it back in and add all the spices. I don't like adding spices at this before this because I feel like a lot of the spices go down the drain. But if I can cook it, drain the fat, add it back to the pan, and then add my spices, I don't have to use as much spice. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'll bring you back after all of this is drained. I'm gonna open up my number 10 can of tomato sauce with this awesome commercial can opener. It's a good thing I made extra biscuits because on the way over, a pan fell on top of one and we had some casualties. But the kids ate them. They were good. I just put them in a bowl and they crumbled on top of the goulash. As you can see, I'm heating up the meat, opening up the corn, and I'm adding the juice of the corn in right with it. Don't drain that juice off. You want that flavor in your goulash. So I added that number 10 of tomato puree to the rest of the meat sauce, and I tasted it and it needs more spice. So I'm going to sprinkle in some garlic, some black pepper, some salt, some cumin, and oregano. It has enough of a chili taste, so I'm not going to add any more chili powder because I want this to be more tomatoey. And because it's pretty thick, I'm going to thin it out with some water. So I filled the can of the puree with water. That was probably about 2 cups. There we go. We want it to thin it out a little bit. We'll bring this to a boil and then we'll add them to our roaster ovens full of the stuff. So I'm adding in the heated up ground beef mixture into my roaster ovens. I'm just going to distribute it evenly between my roaster ovens.